Struggling to improve your English fluency? Do you want to speak English fluently or confidently? Hello, this is Neha and I'm here to help. In this video, I'm just going to talk about how you can learn something in English. And when it comes to remember that particular word, vocabulary, idioms for a longer time, that you can hold that into your memory. It's just going to happen because there are a lot of people who are just going to okay, I have learned some new words, I have learned some vocabulary, but when it comes to remember it, I'm not going to hold that into my memory. And if there is something that in this video you will find a lot of and the different kind of tips and techniques, by following them you will okay, I'm just going to remember it forever, and you are not going to forget that. If you are just going to learn it once, then you are going to hold it into your mind forever. But let me tell you, it's not all about the quantity. It's not all about how many words, how many vocabulary, or when it comes to idioms you are going to learn throughout the day. It's all about quality. Suppose if you are just going to learn something, it could be a particular word, you are going to learn it today, and now you are okay, I'm just going to learn it, but it's all about one word, but you are going to remember it forever, and that matters the most. It's not all about I'm just going to learn a lot of vocabulary, I'm just going to learn a lot of idioms or phrases, but when it comes to hold those particular things into my mind, then I'm just going to fall into that. No, you don't have to even do that, because it's all about quality. It's not all about the quantity, how many words, how many idioms, phrases you are going to learn there. There's no like that. You are just going to learn something, but you are holding that one into your mind forever, and that matters the most. So the first thing you have to do, suppose you are going to learn some particular word. Okay, as word could be anything. So now are going to be, you have to speak the word four times out loud, because you are going to listen to it while speaking, while you are just going to speak the word. Okay, so because let me tell you an example. It could be like the word crucial. Okay, so I'm just going to speak the crucial for 4 times out loud. You can even do this with me right now. You can speak the word 4 times, for at least for out loud, so that you can listen to it. So first one is crucial, 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 and the final crucial. Okay, so that was the first step you have to follow. You are just going to that you are going to speak the word for 4 times, and you have to speak the word out loud. Okay, out loud. It is crucial, it is crucial to remember that one, because actually my mind and my tongue is just going to habitual to it, because I use this word frequently in my conversation and while I'm just going to making videos. And if you have been following me since long time, that you can even remember, you can even notice that I never say that I'm just going to use this word frequently in my conversation. So that is why that's why I'm just going to use it again and again over right now even. And the second step, that you have to read the meaning for 3 times out loud. Okay, read the meaning out loud for 3 times. So crucial means very important. So now you have to read the meaning. Even you can do it with me right now. You can speak with me right now. You can, I would say, you are just going to read the word and the meaning out loud with me for 3 times. So you can go ahead with that one. So just simply say very important, very important, and the final one is very important. Okay, so crucial means very important. Now you are aware of the meaning, you already know, okay, what does it mean by the crucial. And now your mind is okay, I know the meaning. And the third step is, you can find 1 or 2 sentences with this particular word. Okay, if you can search on Google if you want to, because right now I'm just going to be tell you here, but because I never prepared that one, I'm just going to be tell you randomly. Okay, it could be any sentence. Right now I'm just going to tell you here. So the first sentence could be very simplest sentence. It could be it is crucial. it is crucial to do if you want to grow in your life. First sentence is okay. And the second one, like yeah, my family is crucial for me. I love my family. This kind of, like, you can say, okay. So these are the two sentences, and you can even search on Google with regarding that particular word, what are the sentences and how you can use in particular context, and when it comes to different kind of scenario or the situations, how you can use this word in sentences. So this is something like you have to keep in mind. You are just going to be aware of that one, or you are just going to be do at the time. So these were the two sentences, but the next step is you have to make two sentences. You have to make two sentences. You don't have to go on Google, you don't have to search for sentences, but you are just going to be make those sentences. It could be like an example, okay. It could be like you are just going to be make some simplest sentences, but let me tell you, in my case it could be like it could be like yeah, it is crucial, and it is crucial for me, that's why I'm paying attention to it. It could be like that, first sentence, okay. And the second sentence could be, I can make right now, making videos, it's crucial for me because it is just going to be like increasing my happiness. I'm just going to be feel joy when it comes to making videos. So it could be like sentence, but it wasn't like sentence, it become like the two three sentence, and the combination of the two three sentence right now, because I wasn't prepared for that. I'm just going to be like okay, I'm just going to make sentences regarding that or with this particular word. It was like that, and that's why I was like nervous at the time while making sentences. So that was something you have to do. Then what you have to do, you are just going to be read out those sentences, whatever you have made at the time. You are just going to be read out those sentences or the examples. And the final step you have to follow, that is just try to use this particular word again and again over while speaking, because so that your mind is just going to familiar with it. Your mind don't have to think, okay, what's going to happen, how I'm just going to be remember that. And it is just going to become your active vocabulary. Active vocabulary is simply mean like the simplest word you are going to use on the daily basis. It could be like go, eat, or something like you happy. Okay, so because you use that particular word, and that's why it's just going to become your active vocabulary. And that's why when I'm just going to talk to you, and if I'm just going to use this particular word again and again over, then it's just going to become active vocabulary for me. So it's not all about it's just going to simplest word, it could be like the complicated words as well. If you are just going to use, you are just going to follow these particular tips and techniques, then you will see, yeah, just going to work for me. I'm just going to remember whatever I have learned in English. It could be like the grammar structure, some like principles, and when it comes to like idioms, phrases, or words vocabulary, it could be anything. You are just going to learn at the time, and after that you are like, yeah, it's just going to work for me. So it was like something. But right now, because if you have been following my videos, then you can easily notice that I always say crucial. I never say very important. It is like very rare if I'm just going to use very important instead of saying like the crucial. So it has already become my active vocabulary whenever I have to say. And you have already noticed that if you are just going to like, okay, if you have already watched a lot of videos, my previous videos, you can even understand that whenever I want to say very important, I never say very important, I simply say crucial. Even there is another word that I always use, that is essential. Okay, but it's not like my active vocabulary when it comes to like essential. So sometimes, yeah, I use that one, like, yeah, it's an essential thing to do. It's like something, it is essential, I use that. But in writing, whenever I want to write something and I have to say very important, so I never say like the like the very important. I simply use like the significant, it was significant for the government or something like that. Sometimes I use like essential, it is an essential thing to do or like that. And the most common word that I use in my conversation, that is crucial. So it has already become my active vocabulary, so I never think before using that I'm not going to be like what I'm just going to be use here or something like that. It's just going to be in a flow. I'm just going to be use it, and I'm not going to be do it because it has already become the my active vocabulary. So you have to be do this, like you are just going to use particular words for like the next 3 or 4 days, then it will become your active vocabulary. You don't have even think before speaking what you are just going to talk about, or it is like that. Bye bye.